Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another BLVE Live Sports production. Tonight, we're in beautiful downtown Louisville, Kentucky, on the banks of the Ohio River. We're at the Good Bounce Pickleball Yard. It's Wyandotte Wednesday, and we have got a great matchup for you tonight. On one side, Mari Humberg, Eduardo Mendoz, two players who've played at the pro level here in pickleball. On the other side of the court, Brandon Hayman, Chase Rogers. Not pickleball pros, but both Division I college athletes, and have picked this game up quickly. They are two outstanding players as well. We are in for a phenomenal contest tonight. Mari and Eduardo will serve first. Mari will be our first server. She'll serve to Chase. We'll try to give you some tips and rules as we go along here, folks. Mari will serve first, and she'll be the only one to serve for her pair on that side of the net to start the match. When they lose serve, it'll come over to Brandon and Chase. And we're underway. And already we're into the short game. Chase and Mari back and forth. The short game's so important. Brandon catches one high, speeds it up. Oh, a little unlucky off the net. But keeping it in play. They're still alive. Chase brings it back. Mari hammers it. Oh, Brandon just a little shy on that one. But what an amazing first point. Boy, if that's indicative of the kind of pickleball we're getting tonight, this is going to be one of the best matches you have ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. Mari and Eduardo strike first. They're up 1-0. Mari to serve to Brandon. Oh, a little miss hit by Brandon into the net. A quick 2-0 lead for Mari and Eduardo. You do not want to give them leads like this already. Oh, Brandon's length at the net. That's hard to beat right there. I believe Brandon comes in at the 6'6" mark, somewhere in that neighborhood, and he's able to take balls out of the air that a lot of people have to wait for. A little speed up by Mari. Oh. She's apologizing. That ball lobbed, and there was some wind involved there. Kept that ball in play. A great shot might normally have gone out. Second server is Brandon. So remember, we told you Mari was the first to serve in the match. She only serves for her team, and then Chase and Brandon both get to serve when it gets over to them. When the ball makes its way back over to Mari and Eduardo, they will both serve again. Wow. If you just missed that, Mari moving Chase back and forth, and then when Eduardo got his hands on the ball, Chase was leaning in the wrong direction. Eduardo able to put one nice and easy up the line. Chase couldn't do anything with it. Mari serving again, 2-0. Chase with some nice topspin on that one. Eduardo unable to bring that ball back over the net. Eduardo to serve at 2-0-2. He's the second server, so that third number is the number server. Ooh, Mari tried to speed one up there, but Brandon's hands so fast at the net, he's ready for that. Brandon and Chase looking to get on the board. Down 0-1. Chase the first server, so he's the 1. The serving team score is called first, so it's 0-2-2. Eduardo reached for that one. Probably should have moved his feet a little bit more. Hits it into the net, and Brandon and Chase are on the board. It's 1-2-2. Mari with that amazing slice backhand return. Oh, Chase trying to put one onto the outside, just out of bounds. Ball back over to Mari and Eduardo. They'll be serving at 2-1-1. Mari into the net. It'll go to 2-1-2. I want you to notice just before that point started, you can see Brandon doing it there. Chase put his hand behind his back, opened his hand up. That's letting his partner know, after you return this ball, we're going to switch sides. And that's what they did just now. So they've switched. Brandon's got his forehand in the middle. Chase has his forehand in the middle. Oh, Mari with a great pickup, and Brandon puts that one into the net. Mari and Eduardo take that 3-1 lead. It's 3-1-2. Eduardo serving to Brandon. That hits the net and goes into the kitchen. Remember, it can hit the net, but it still has to land in the service box. 1-3-1, Brandon serving. Oh, that's it. Kind of dangerous to put that up high for Eduardo. He is way too good at this game to give him an easy shot like that, and he pounds it at the feet of Chase Rogers. Chase now serving at 1-3. Oh, Mari lets that one go, but it looks like it landed in. And Chase will be serving at 2-3-2. Brandon and Chase have their forehands in the middle, just like they want it. Oh, Brandon went for a poach. He was going to try to put one away real quick, but Mari was ready for it, sitting on her two-handed backhand and put it right behind Brandon down the line. Nothing he could do. 3-2-1, Eduardo serving. Great shot by Chase. Mari puts that one into the net, but she's going to take over the serve at 3-2-2. Nice drop by Eduardo. And it looks like Mari and Chase are in that dink battle again, waiting for one person to make that little mistake, leave it a little too high, and Mari left that one just a little short. This game is to 15 tonight. The players will switch sides at 8. It's a beautiful night down here by the river. A little windy, playing a little havoc with the ball this evening, but I'm sure the players have played enough games so far, they've started to figure it out. Chase, not enough on that when it goes into the net. Brandon will take over at 2-3-2, serving to Mari. And now we're in that dink battle again, a little speed up. And that one goes in down the line. A good shot by Mari Humberg. I think she's using that wind a little bit. She's not only learned how to play with it, she's learning how to use it to her advantage. 3-2, Eduardo serving to Chase. When you reach this level, the drop shots are just great. Taking the ball out of the air, speeding balls up. Brandon able to get his paddle on it, but that one sails just a little long. Mari and Eduardo put another point on the board. 4-2-1. Eduardo now serving to Brandon. Oh, just clips the top of the net for Chase, goes in, and Mari and Chase back at it. That's another opportunity for Brandon to get his paddle on the ball. Just can't get it where he wants it. Mari and Eduardo up 5-2. Chase and Brandon have got to do something to stop the bleeding here. Brandon doing a lot of speed ups. He loves to speed up. And now Eduardo puts that one away off the paddle of Chase Rogers. A 6-2 lead for Eduardo and Mari. Looks like something was a little distracting. We're going to redo that serve. 6-2-1. Well, you can almost see that ball blowing in the wind when it goes up in the air. So they're not just contending with great players on the other side of the net. These players have to deal with the elements as well, and Brandon able to put that one away. That should slow down the Mari-Eduardo Express, at least for the moment, but now it's Mari's serve, serving at 6-2-2. Mari does such a nice job taking those balls out of the air. And Eduardo's hands are so fast, he's able to keep that ball in play until Brandon eventually hits it into the net. Mari and Eduardo, 7-2-2. This one is getting away from Brandon and Chase in a hurry. They have got to do something to slow this down. You saw just there, Eduardo went for the Ernie, which is where he jumps off the court so he can get closer to the net. He can't be in the kitchen or touching the lines of the kitchen when he hits that ball. The ball didn't go in his direction, and Mari was left on an island. Brandon put that ball away. Chase now serving at 2-7-1. Boy, that ball really moving. And there's one where they put the ball up in the air for Brandon, a former Division I college basketball player. You put a ball up in the air, he's going to go get that and put it down hard. That's exactly what he did. 3-7-1, Chase serving. Oh, and that ball went up in the air, and Mari shows a little bit of her power there. She's got a little something in those arms. Brandon now serving at 3-7-2. And another one up in the air. If you put them a little too high, these players are going to finish it. There's Chase putting his hand behind his back, telling Brandon what he's going to do after the serve. And they did not switch that time. Maybe that was not good enough for them to switch, but they stayed, made it look like they were. And Mari into the net. It's possible Chase told Brandon, I'm going to fake like I'm going to switch sides, but let's just stay. Brandon shows his sign. He put a fist behind his back. If they put a fist behind their back, it means they're staying put. They're not switching sides. And that ball sails just a little long for Mari. Brandon's going to take over at 3-7-1. Oh, Mari and Eduardo got caught on the same side of the court. Brandon takes easy advantage of that. One half of the court wide open. That's an easy finish for him, just an easy forehand. And that puts another point on the board. Brandon and Chase hanging tough. 4-7-1. Oh, unfortunately, Chase hits that in the net, but it's his serve now. Chase Rogers serving to Eduardo at 4-7-2. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know players hate that. Just that little mental lapse, that mental mistake. You've got to get serves in. You've got to get returns in. You're either losing an opportunity for a point or you are giving up a point. Serves and returns, so important in this game. Clearly, Chase and Brandon targeting Mari. All dinks going in her direction, trying to keep the big Eduardo Mendoz out of the picture. That's another point for Mari and Eduardo. That brings us to 8-4. They're going to switch sides because the team's made it to 8. Hey, we've got some great action still happening. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to watch Mari and Eduardo take on Brandon and Chase.
Welcome to Pickleball Euphoria. Joshua and Stephanie Daniels are Louisville's premier pickleball coaches. So if you're looking to learn how to play the game, or if you're ready to take your game to the next level, then reach out to Pickleball Euphoria and schedule a consult today. Feel free to Google us or just visit us at our website, www.pickleball.euphoria.com, to learn more about our program, our process. Give us a call at 502-905-3301 or email us at pickleballeuphoria@gmail.com. We hope to hear from you soon.
Hello, my name is Chuck of Chuck and Mike's Tennis Shop. I've been doing this for over 16 years. Well, pickleball's here and it's here to stay. Come in, try the paddles out, see how well you like them, and we'll follow you with the paddles and see how well you like them. And large selection of pickleball.
back here at the Good Bounce Pickleball Yard. It's Wyandotte Wednesday, and this is the championship game. Eduardo and Mari are out to an 8-4 lead, playing to 15. We have seen some really good pickleball. And a great finish there by Chase. Mari's going to take over at 8-4-2. Mari serving to Chase. A great Bernie, a great pickup by Mari. But that last one goes into the net. Brandon looked like he was going to put that away easily, but Mari was able to bring it back, just couldn't finish that last shot. Into that dink battle again. And this time Chase comes up short into the net. Brandon will take over the serve at 4-8-2. Oh, a nice play by Mari. She went inside out on that one. It looked like it might have gone cross court to Chase, but it went right past Brandon's feet. Mari taking over 8-4-1. Remember, we're playing to 15. We're on the banks of the Ohio here at the Good Bounce Pickleball Yard. We want to thank Pickleball Director at Good Bounce, Amy Setliff, for helping get this all set up. These players put a little money in the pot. It's not just about bragging rights and seeing who's best, but there's just a little bit of money on the line. Winner's going to take that money home, but some of the proceeds tonight are going to go to Big Sisters, Big Brothers, and Big Sisters of America. A worthy cause. And we also want to thank Mark Ellis for helping get Wyandotte Wednesday started. Boy, in the time that I just said all that, Mari and Eduardo have put two more on the board. It is 10-4. This is not looking good for Brandon and Chase. They've got to do something. They've got to do something in a hurry. 4-10-1, Chase serving to Mari. Eduardo sneaks all the way over to take that ball from Mari, and Brandon puts it into the net. You'll see that a lot when you see a mixed team. You'll see the gentlemen on the team come over and take balls that typically would be their partners. We have Mari and Chase at it again, and Mari whips and around the post. Oh, wow. Folks, you don't always have to go over the net. If that ball is far enough outside, you can take that ball around the post. Still got to go in, and hers did. Mari serving now, 10-4-1. Great drop by Eduardo. He speeds it up a little bit. Oh, and Brandon with Matrix-like reflexes gets out of the way of that one. If he's not that quick, that ball hits him right in the chest. Nice move by Brandon. 10-4-2, Eduardo serving. Oh, that ball was up, but Eduardo, trying to put a backhand down the line, puts it into the top of the net. And that one just a little long by Chase. You could see Eduardo put his fist behind his back, told Mari, we're going to stay put. We're going to stay. Mari doesn't give Eduardo a sign. She knows they're staying right where they are. Boy, those speed ups come hard and fast. You've got to have quick hands. You'll see a lot of players when they warm up for games, they're going to do a lot of dinking back and forth, just hitting the ball softly over the net. But to move up to that next level, you've really got to start working on your hands. Getting that fastball coming at you and being able to punch that back to block it back into play or punch it back for a winner. Mari just served and put another point on the board. She just served to Brandon on this one. That goes into the net for Eduardo. He'll take over the serve at 11-4-2. Mari and Eduardo, 4 points from victory in tonight's Wyandotte Wednesday championship match. We're in that dinking battle. Everybody waiting for one person to make a mistake, and there goes Brandon speeding it up again. Mari's able to put it back in play. And that's another point for Mari and Eduardo. That is 12-4. Eduardo serving at 12-4-2. Eduardo serving to Brandon. Just good hands, and there goes Eduardo again, jumping in front of Mari and putting that ball away. Nothing Brandon and Chase can do about that. He brings a skill level that is way up in the stratosphere. And a drive by Eduardo off the paddle of Brandon and out of bounds. We are at game point. This is it, 14-4. Eduardo and Mari hoping to end it right here. Oh, and what a way to end that match. Mari with another around the post. Brandon gets a paddle on it, but can't put it back in play. Maybe it was going out, maybe it was going in, but since Brandon touched it, that puts the final point on the board. 15-4.